What's up, y'all? This is Cree from Team Interstellar with Gabe, who just got his 4th place, right?
Yes, yes.
At the Columbus, Ohio Regional with Maliss. How you feeling, bro?
Feeling great. Last regional of the format, so I'm pretty happy with that. I got to prove my point.
Bro, last format before Justice Hunters, and you get the Sky Striker mat
And the deck box.
and the deck box.
Finally earned it. I didn't have to buy this one. So let's get straight into it.
Yeah, man.
My deck list is pretty standard. I play 3 Ash, 3 Droll, 3 Fua, 2 Perulia, and 3 Bestials. The reason I only played 5 of the Charmies is because in a 40-card deck list, which is what I'm playing, I feel like the math of 5 is just enough to the point that I won't brick on Charmies. The Ash and the Droll are just absolutely necessary with Mitsurugi Raizel and all these other random decks going around, and on top of that, like this deck can just play under Charmies, and sometimes if you don't want them to get in the draw, you just Droll. 3 Bestials, they just been really good. They could work as extenders, and it's just a really good card for the deck. So there's all the hand traps. Then we got the engine pieces. We got 2 Chessie, 2 Dormouse, 2 White Rabbit, and 3 Marcher. I know a lot of people are cutting down on 2 Marcher. I just don't think that's correct because it's the only card. Like if you see like double Marcher, that's not even bad. Sometimes you just need that 3rd one just to be able to make plays go through. If this was another hand trap, like Imperm, like there would be times that my hands would just be dead. But that's just, let's see, 9 Malice cards, Malice monsters. Then we got 3 backup, 1 Wizard. I don't know why people are cutting this down to 1. That's crazy. This card's good. Also, I Meet You Search this goes crazy. Best card. Somewhat best card. I side this bitch out going second. I don't like this card going second. It might sound silly, but sometimes it's like I just rather see something else, like a board breaker, because like I could just break through boards with Engine. So that's
the greatest of ease.
Yeah. So then we go on to the next. Obviously, the I Meet You, the Wizard Searcher usually, because you could just always get to back up through the Wicked. Terraforming and Gold Star, I don't think that really needs explained. If you're not playing those cards, then Malice has a problem with starters. So if you can't play that card, there's something wrong with your deck list.
He means to say you're behind.
Yes, you are behind. 06, 07, mandatory, and obviously that's mandatory. People were putting this in the side. Like I tried it for a little bit, I didn't like it, and it was just a big mistake, especially when you're going game 1 and you can't just always depend on the hair. And then for hand traps, this might look a little goofy, but 3 Impulse, you have to play 3, and then 2 Imperm. The reason I only played 2 Imperm is because I originally had 3 in the list, but I didn't want to play 41. I wanted to cut it down to a straight 40, and a lot of decks nowadays, they're able to dodge this, and I just didn't want to deal with that. Impulse is just definitely mandatory, especially with Mitsurugi running around. I don't like dealing with that. It helps with Lunalight, and like this card, mathematically, you want to see this in your starting hand, and so it's a mandatory 3 of. Imperm is just okay, which it can help break boards. It can also just help stop person's turn, so that's why it's at 2. But 40 card deck list. Onto the extra deck, we have Link Spider for whenever we get nibbed, Lingribo. We have an Almirage, and then in case anybody ever, what's the name of that trap card?
Black Goat.
Black Goat. If anybody ever Black Ghost laughs called Lingribo, which never came up. It sounds so dumb, but like people are on that tech. I don't understand it. I don't know why they think it's just so great, but I do it just in case. So I played the 1 Almirage. Also, just really nice to just go into this and then access code Banish a Fire, since it's mostly darks and I have to normal summon for the Almirage.
Sheesh.
Then for the Link 2s, that was the Link 1s, we got Haggard, which has just helped out tremendously sometimes. Like, you need this card, in my opinion, for those awkward game states. Just for whenever you normal Dormouse, it gets stopped, and then you are able to somewhat extend in a way. This just helps with that. The Cyberse Wicked is mandatory to be able to search out the backup. Splash Mage, that's one thing I really like about this, is because like I don't like how Splash Mage deluxe me early, and then I would always just lose to Nib whenever I would do that. So then the Haggard just fixes that problem. So I have to play Haggard. It was between this or Dark, and this just performs. And then IP SP. IP into SP playing against Mr. Yugi Raizio is actually crazier than anything in the world. I'll go Topologic with IP underneath it, and then if they were to just X summon, X effect target, then I just go IP, boom, SP, banish their X, and then on top of that I get another banish. So it just keeps them off of rank 4s, and it just helps so much being able to play into their board. That came up once today, so we played one Heart Scripter, one Red Ransom, one White Binder, RIP. This bitch gonna die. She gonna die. If she doesn't, I'd be surprised. The only way I don't see her getting hit is if it gets power crept, but I honestly don't know. I hope she doesn't. I hope she doesn't. But then we go into the Link Force, which is the Topologic Bomber and the Access Code. This could have been something else, but this just comes in handy. It's such a good tech card. And then the last one is Allied Code, because the Omni Negate is just so crucial to be able to have in this deck. So I didn't want to lose the option to be able to have an Omni whenever it came to going up against certain decks, because Evenly's a card which just actually came up. I negated Evenly. It didn't matter. They had a second one, so then I just had to figure out a way to play through it. I won that match anyways, but I can't remember what it was. I think that was against Vanquish Soul.
Damn.
And then like Lightning Storm, and then like it helps you so much. Now for the side, which is the final part here, we got 3 Lancia. That's mandatory in a world full of Maliss. This card's crazy. Mistaken Arrest. This like Thunder Dragon Colossus and a spell card. I love it. This has helped out so much. Then we have Thrust here. I'll show you some of the Thrust targets right now, which I really haven't Lightning Stormed anybody, and the Feather Duster. It was just to kind of respect back row decks, and like a lot. I actually Feather Dustered my last round opponent, and he had 2 strikes. It didn't matter. I lost game 2, but I still got game 3. So, but yeah. And then for the Thrust targets for whenever I go first, it's we got D-Barrier, Gnomes, Dimension Ground, and believe it or not, this Druma Karma Cannon is actually pretty crazy. This Druma Karma Cannon is the reason I didn't lose to Vanquish Soul game 3. I can't remember exactly what round it was, but this card was crazy because it was a simplified game state, and I knew for a fact, because he already nibbed me, I knew for a fact he wasn't going to be able to win if I would have just threw him a cannon, because what he did, he went Rosin, then he activated the Polysue, and then at that point I was like, all right, Karma Cannon, and he just didn't know what to do, and then from then on I just played on and proceeded to just win the match. The reason I side most of these in, unless like a deck doesn't lose to this, like this stuff is just too good not to play, so it's nice to have the variety. But that's pretty much the deck list for me.
All right, man, before we get out of here, Gabe, you got any shout outs to give?
Shout out to Team Interstellar, Nana, Kree, Big Mike, Juju, which I clapped him several times on DV.
Thank you, Julius.
But hey, you know what? He proceeded the day 2 Nats, so he proved us all wrong on that. Vincent, Will, Pat for actually being the one to encourage me to jump on this team. I wouldn't be here where I'm at if it wasn't for Pat saying, "Hey, you should join Interstellar." He was trying for years, and he finally convinced me. Adam, Connor, Alex, Gavin. And if I'm missing anybody else, like obviously shout out to you guys.
In round 2, I took a PE major game loss.
I wouldn't be here without you. Biggest shout out, Nate Walensky. I would not be back in this game if it wasn't for you. I got back into this community because of you, so I appreciate it. I wouldn't be here where I'm at. I wouldn't be this happy, and I wouldn't have made so many friends if it wasn't for you. And that's all.
All right. Dope. See you in Justice on this format.
Sounds good. Thank you.